Welcome to the English Forum. It's a first video on modern period, and today I'm trying to solve 50 questions that was very important for upcoming exam of UGC NET, and you should also compare your preparation with the correct these questions, and you write down in comment box how many you correct. Let's begin without further delay. So first question, who is the protagonist in Samuel Butler's The Way of All Flesh? So the right answer is Ernest. At the dawn of modernism, second question, at the dawn of modernism, the contrast between generations and attitudes has been pointedly portrayed in You Can Never Tell Of. So the right answer is Gibson. It's is a four-act play, and it was published in 1897. So the next question, whose novel Robert Elsmere appeared in 1888 and sold about 40,000 in its first year of publication in England and about 10,000 in America. So the right answer is Mary Ward. Right answer is Mary Ward. Fourth number, who is better known as Mark Rutherford for his autobiography of Mark Rutherford? So the right answer is C. W. H. White. Next question. As five. A studies in the history of Renaissance, which provoked widespread public debate due to his supposed advocacy of aesthetic hedonism, was written by. So the fifth question answer is C. Walter Pater. Next question. In whose a sprawling poetic drama, the dynast, the delusions and ambitions of humankind are vast, over by choric forces, who, from their extended perspectives, undercut any assumption of heroic action. So the right answer is D. Thomas Hardy. Thomas Hardy. It's a verse drama in 1910, and it is also called closet drama. Next question 7. Hintock Wood is presented as somehow expressive of the unfulfilled intention which makes life what it is in Hardy's. So the right answer is B. The Woodlanders. The right answer is Woodlanders. Next question. In which one of Hardy's novels, Arabella Dunn, the central female character is presented as both crude and exploitative, unlike his other heroines? So the right answer is C. Jude the Obscure. Next question. The writer who, under the French influence, started a series of attacks on literary censorship, especially Mudie's, in the ending decades of the Victorian period. So, who was the writer? So, the right answer is B. George Moore. George Moore is the right answer. Moore's most memorable and popular work written in his autobiographical comedy. So, which was the right answer? So, the right answer is A. Hail and Farewell. Hail and Farewell is a Moore's autobiographical comedy. In next question, the narrator in the private papers of Henry Rycroft announces, I am no friend of the people as a force, by which the tenor of the time is conditioned. They inspire me with distrust, with fear, as a visible multitude. They make me shrink, aloof, and often move to avarice. Who is the author of this novel? So the right answer is B. George Moore. Next question. Sherlock Holmes was introduced to the reading public in 1887 by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So the right answer is C. Right answer is C. A study in a scarlet. Next question. Dracula, a masterpiece of horripilation, is written by, you know very well, it's a very easy question because everyone know the answer of this question. So the right answer is Bram Stoker. It's an epistolary novel and it was published in 1897 and it's a horror and gothic fiction. 14 question. R.L. Stevenson, Kidnapped and its sequel, Catriona, are set in 18th century. So the right answer is D, Scotland. The author of Kim 1901 was born in Bombay and in most of his writings presented a kaleidoscopic view of India. So the name the author. So it's a very easy question. The right answer is Rudyard Kipling. It's a story about a king who live in Benares. And next, question number 16. The Polish seafarer who often wrote stories and in many of his works presented colonialism as both brutal and brutalizing is. So the right answer is C. Joseph Conrad, seafarer. The Polish seafarer. Joseph Conrad is the right answer. The conquest of the earth. Next question. The conquest of the earth, which mostly means taking it away from those who have a different complexion or slightly flatter noses than ourselves, is not a pretty thing when you look at it too much. This is an extract from Conrad's. So this is a statement or extracts from which book or which work? So the right answer is D, Heart of Darkness. It's taken from Heart of Darkness. One of the most influential of Oscar Wilde's plays, A Tragedy, was written in French and was translated into English in 1894 by Lord Alfred Douglas. So the right answer. Name the play. Sorry, name the play. So the right answer is Salome. Salome is a tragedy that was translated by Lord Alfred Douglas in 1894. The contemporary of Oscar Wilde, who wrote such plays as Travelling Way of the Wells and Second Mrs. Tanqueray was. So here is two works. So who was the right answer? Who was the author of this work? So the right answer is C. A. W. Pinero. Next question. The admirer of Ibsen who wrote the essay, The Quiet Essence of Ibsenism. So it's a very easy question. So the right answer is G.B. Shaw. Shaw's early plays, which fell victim to Lord Chamberlain's censorship, include. So the right answer is D, both A and B. The Philanthropists and Mrs. Warren's Professions. Both are both are in censorship. Who wrote a sequence of plays concerned with the ancient hero Chasalian, beginning with On Bale's Strand in 1903? So the right answer is B. W. Bates. Here is and B. Who wrote Riders to the Sea, a short poetic play which suggests the perennial failure of those who work with and on the sea? So the right answer is James Finch. The remote Mayo coastline on which the play is set serves to confine an isolated rural community, one which is disturbed by the arrival of a fugitive, a supposed parricide. Which play of James Finch are we referring to? So the right answer is D, the play Boy of the Western World. Playboy of the Western world. One of the Question number 25. One of the most interesting stage work of James Barrie, it moves from the Mayfair drawing room of Lord Loam to a desert island, where the sterling qualities of Loam Butler declare themselves. Name the play. So the right answer is C. The Admirable Kristen. 26. In which one of the barriers plays, the plot moves around the mysterious disappearance and reappearance of its title character on a Hebridean island. So the right answer is A. Mary Rose. His own affection for France and the French tradition gave him, as the Parisian episodes in the Old Wives' Tale suggest, a usefully detached perspective on his own birthplace. So, who are we talking of? So, the right answer is A. Arnold Bennett. Next question. The sections dealing with Sophia Askel's Paris pension and with the two sisters sojourner at Buxton serve to ramify the idea of the hotel as a no man's land of comfort, tidiness, and impersonality. Name the novel being referred to. So the right answer is D. The Old Wives' Tale. 29. Which one of the fictional works of Bennett centers on the limited ambitions and perception of a suburban bookseller, his wife, and his barely literate servant? So the right answer is Riceman's Steps. Riceman Steps. 30. The protagonist, a tyrannical exile on a Pacific island, is also a post-Darwinist Frankenstein, torturing and metamorphizing animal in his house of pain, only to be destroyed as his horrid creations revert to their brutal types. In which novel of H.G. Wells does he appear? So the right answer is The Island of Dr. Mori. Next question. In which novel of H.G. Wells the nation and the society are seen as ruled by a stupidity, like the leaden goddess of the Dunciad, like some fat, proud flunky, like pride, like indolence, like all that is darkening and heavy and obstructive in life? So the right answer is B. Gibbs. Gibbs is the right answer. Next. 32. A detailed study of individual repression and expression is presented in Mary Olivier, A Life, a novel which traces the expanding consciousness of a middle class girl, the youngest child in a family of boys. Who is its author? So the right answer is C. Mary May Sinclair. Mary Olivier, A Life, a novel was written by May Sinclair. Where Angels Fear to Tread, The Longest Journey, A Room with a View are the first three novels of. So it's a very easy question. 33. You know very well. The right answer is E.M. Forster. In which of his novels published posthumously, E.M. Forster probes contemporary taboos, mainly homosexuality? So the right answer is B. Morris. 35. Foster presents great and often implied narrative play with the novel's terse epigraph, Only Connect. In So it's a very easy question. Only Connect came from Howard Sand. So the right answer is Howard Sand. Foster's most ambitious and persuasive novel, A Passage to India, was published in 1924, following a period in which he had acted as secretary and companion to. So it's a very easy question. Maharaja of Devas Senior, I think 36. So the 36 right answer is Maharaja of Devas Senior. In which one of his novels, Chesterton's anti-centralist, anti-authoritarian, anti-theoretical prejudice serves to shape a utopian romance about an independent London ruled from an indistinguished inner suburb. So the right answer is B, the Napoleon of Nothing Hill. Notting Hill, sorry. The Napoleon of Notting Hill. 38. Who wrote the Ballad of Reading Gaol after his term of imprisonment with hard labor for 2 years? So the right answer is B, of course, Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde is the right answer. Whose elusive short stories, the first of which appeared in 1894 in one of the celebrated anthologies, The Yellow Book, dealt with defeat and unrequited love? So the right answer is C, Salute Mew. Wessex, it's a very easy question. Wessex is a Thomas Hardy's regional village, fictional village, sorry, fictional village, and he used it in, I think, every novel, every play. That's all. 41. Who wrote in his essay The Celtic Twilight? I think it's a very easy question also because you know the Celtic Twilight, you go through this right answer. I have desired, like every artist, to create a little world out of the beautiful, pleasant, and significant things of this weird and clumsy world. So the right answer is A. W. Yeats. Volumes of poetry written by W. Yeats include volumes of poetry. So I think the right answer is D. The Wild Swans at Coo, The Tower, The Winding Stair, and the other poems. So the right answer is D. All of the above. 43. Which of its poems open with the words, between extremities, man runs his course. Between extremities, man runs his course. So the right answer is C. Vacillation. It expresses a system of art and symbols in his highly speculative essay. So 44. Right answer, a vision. It's a collection of poems. A vision. A shudder in the loins engenders there the broken wall, the burning root and tower and Agamemnon date. This is an extract from it. So the right answer is C. Leda and the Swan. These extracts came from Leda and the Swan. Things fall apart, the center can't hold. This is a very famous line, and this is how opens its prophetic poem. So this is the correct answer. B. Second coming. 47 and 48 and 49. Okay. So 47. Consume my hurt away, seek with desire and and fasten to a dying animal that knows not what it is, and gather me into the artifice of eternity. Which one of its end with these lines? So the right answer is A. Sailing to Byzantium. Name the poet who was killed in 1915 at the Battle of Laos, but his Marlborough and other poems of 1916 ran through 6 editions in its first year of publication. So who was the war poet, First World War poet? 48. Right answer, H.C. C.H. Sorley. One of the most influential autobiographies dealing with soldiers' experience of the war was Robert Graves. Robert Graves, yeah, it's belong to First World War poem. So the right answer is B. Goodbye to all that, because that soldier was dead. So he said goodbye to all that. Becharam. 50. Who wrote a trilogy on war experience, including Memoirs of a Fox Hunting Man, Memoirs of an Infantry Officer, and Seston's Progress? So the right answer is Siegfried Sassoon. Siegfried Sassoon is the right answer. It's a First World War poet. And here I completed 50 questions. Now you can check your score and write in comment how many you correct. So that's all. Thank you for watching this video.